We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger Baseball, and it's next on the show. Julio Urias gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Trevor Story.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
So we got him looking there. Garrett Hampson is the second out of the opening frame.
Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man, Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
All even now, 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The shortstop, Cody Seager.
Digging in, Corey Seager. Lifetime versus this arm. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Blackmon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Liner toward right center, but this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches,
Don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He is
taken high and deep to right. Back goes Betts at the track. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. A solo home run there for David Dahl. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Walters is 5'10" tall, bats left but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1 the count. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. So here's Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by...
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Next up is Max Muncy, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Will Smith, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the inning. In now for Colorado, Jeff Hoffman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Trevor Story steps in now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First offering on its way. Taken but called a strike.
1 strike.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Rolled slowly to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they're on top 2-0. Now to the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Gavin Lusk.
So digging in now, Gavin Lusk, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Dahl, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Standing in now, Julio Urias. Bunt still on here with one away as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Story brings it in. Throw in time and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their rep.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Nolan Arenado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Seager.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Slider and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Ryan McMahon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Ian Desmond. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Here's Corey Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Seager.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third base.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The center fielder, number 35.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Fouled away. Strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in, Tony Walters. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
14, Tony Walters.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So now to the plate, Jeff Hoffman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A man on third with 2 down. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends the inning. Rockies strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Smith, a 25-year-old, he's a second-year big leaguer. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting. The left fielder, Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners on first with one down. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this. Wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Nolan Arenado goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Lusk onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, Seager.
David Dahl will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, there's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook foul right of the pole.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Brusdar Graterol will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 48, Brusdar Graterol.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-0 Colorado. Digging in, Gavin Lusk. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Matt Beatty will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batter, the right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The 1-1 home. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Adam Kolarek.
New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Tony Walters. He singled his last time up. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Kolarek is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Count remains 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Chopper to short. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
He's got it. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger looking up. Gone! Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Joe Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
No, that's foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, gloved by Turner. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. David Dahl will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, 2 down now.
The first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Ryan McMahon, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Rocky strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers nothing. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He leads off. Their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The catcher.
Stepping up now, Will Smith. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Number 31.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Second home run early in the year, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Your attention,
Here
please.
comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Stepping in now, Gavin Lusk, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Chris Taylor will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Taylor.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Rockies 6 and the Dodgers 1. Pedro Baez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now batting, Ian Desmond. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Number 15.
There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Brian Shaw will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 29. Brian.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Cody Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 count, and the pitch pulled toward right center field, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Ready on 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here, as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Colorado